Breaking news. Putin's illusions have been dispelled. Zelensky. As the Kremlin struggles with its military madness in Ukraine, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has warned that a weakened Vladimir Putin will likely resort to nuclear threats and a new winter bombing campaign against Ukrainian infrastructure. At the Yalta European Strategy Summit in Kyiv on Friday, Zelensky warned of new Russian efforts to undermine Western resolve this winter and urged foreign partners to be patient while Ukrainian forces push their slow counteroffensive in the east of the country. This winter, we will see blackouts and nuclear weapon intimidation simply because Putin has run out of arguments at this point, Zelensky predicted. His career as a politician has burst like a bubble. The Russian president is ruthless but rational, according to the Ukrainian leader. The repeated nuclear threats from Moscow and the death of Wagner Group financier Yevgeny Prigozhin, whose June mutiny posed a serious challenge to the regular Russian military hierarchy, are examples of his rationality and his weakness, Zelensky argued. He has lost political strength. Western leaders, Zelensky warned, shouldn't be panic-stricken in the face of renewed Russian nuclear threats. There is a difference between intimidating and applying, the president said. We need to find a compromise. Foreign skepticism toward Ukraine's goal of liberating all occupied territory has been rekindled by the country's rapid counteroffensive. Currently, about 20% of Ukraine's landmass is occupied. Even though there is scant evidence that either side is willing to make substantive concessions, calls for new peace talks continue to grow. While Russian troops are still on Ukrainian territory, Zelensky and his top officials have repeatedly rejected any suggestion of negotiations. There will be an end to this, and Ukraine will definitely prevail, Zelensky said on Friday. Naturally, it'll be difficult and time-consuming. The consensus is unambiguous. In order to advance strategically and politically, you must press forward on the battlefield. Everything we're doing here will help us win the war in the long run. According to Zelensky, Russia can immediately stop the fighting if she withdraws all her forces from the occupied territories. As for the criticism from abroad regarding the pace of the southern offensive operation, Zelensky responded, "Our steps are faster than your sanctions packages." Russian leadership expects this war to last for a while. Moscow officials are portraying their massive invasion of Ukraine as a preemptive and existential war against the entirety of NATO, and the Russian economy has been shifted onto a war footing in preparation. So far, Putin's predictions that Western unity would crumble due to internal strife haven't come true. The coalition supporting Kiev has proven to be determined, if slow. Putin may be thrown a lifeline in 2024, when elections in the EU and the US may be won by anti-establishment, Ukraine-skeptic candidates. They are relying heavily on the American elections, Zelensky said. It's crucial that the American people continue to value democracy and back our efforts to defend it.